Hey, good evening, students. My name is Aakriti, and in this lecture, we'll be discussing the significance, strategy, syllabus, and the sources of the Indian polity for the UPSC examination. Okay, so let's start. Uh, just a second. What happened? Yeah, okay. See, polity is one of the most important subject for the preparation of this examination, as even after the one getting selected into the services, the significance of the subject is carried forward as it forms an important part in the administration also. Okay, so to understand the significance of the subject, it can be judged on the basis of the marks allocated to the subject. If you look to Indian polity, it is relevant for all the three stages of your examination process. If we talk about for prelims, in past years, we have seen 14 to 16 marks questions, which went up to 22 marks questions. And this examination is based on concepts and factual information. It covers a large part of the questions and marks allocated. Then if we talk about mains examination, we have 150 to 180 marks questions for Indian polity out of the total, which is 250 marks. So from 250, one-fourth of the part, more than one-fourth of the part is allocated to the Indian polity only. So it shows that Indian polity is not only important for your prelims, but also for your mains and also for your personality tests. Now, what is personality test? It is your personal interview. So when you go for your third round and the final one, you are definitely asked about something or the other about the polity. Maybe it is related to current affairs or your opinion based question, but there will be something about polity for sure. So it is important in your personality test. So after this significance, we have the strategy. To understand the strategy, we need to understand what we have to study. We have to study three main important concepts. That is first constitution, laws and bills, and third is the judicial verdicts. In the constitutions, we need to know that all the relevant concepts and how it is implemented, how the laws are implemented, how the administration works. All these things are mentioned in the constitution topic, which we need to learn. Then the laws and bills, for example, Aadhaar law passed by the parliament, and the bills which maybe have not passed, like farms bill. Obviously, bill is something which is not passed. Act is something which is passed by the parliament. So bills like farms law, it was a recent bill, however, it won't be passed now, but it had a lot of controversy. So you need to know about it. Then we have the judicial verdicts. Here, all the judicial pronouncements which are related to the constitution and laws are important. Not every judicial verdict you have to remember, but the ones which are related to constitution and the laws. For example, verdicts like right to privacy, which is a part of fundamental right. It is directly related to constitution. Then we have one more, like Ministry of Defense versus Babita Punya. It was the inequality in army. This is also related to fundamental rights, and fundamental rights is an important, very important and extensive part in the Indian polity and have a lot of landmark judgments on it. So we need to understand this, as right to privacy has become the fundamental right now, but it wasn't the fundamental right earlier. So the how it became the fundamental right through this verdict, Putuswamy verdict, right to privacy. So we need to know all these judicial verdicts which are related to constitution and laws. Okay. Okay, now let's discuss it one by one with the importance of the all the stages of the examination. First, we talk about the prelims. We all know prelims is based on the concepts and facts. Okay, so syllabus of Indian polity, as mentioned in the syllabus set for the UPSC, it is stated as Indian polity and governance. We have the subtopics for them. First is the constitution, which is divided into historical background, amendments, Supreme Court verdicts, basic structure. Basic structure is a important doctrine, and every year one or two questions are asked from it. Then fundamental rights, the extensive part, it has a lot of judicial verdicts. Then DPSPs, these are the third generation rights, when Parliament make laws, they consider DPSPs because DPSPs has the future generation rights. It is considered as future generation rights, and we need to know and understand that what laws we need now and how they need to be implemented. So, and the preamble, the last part, preamble here is preamble is the identity card of the Constitution, and we have a lot of judicial verdicts on it also, and we need to understand the concepts and from where it is taken and various other things. Then if we say that every year 20 to 25 questions come alone from a constitution topic, making an important part of the syllabus. And if we talk about the source, so we can study this through M. Lakshmikant, which is the best book for UPSC prelims. This book is written only for the prelims, the civil services examination. So we have to concentrate on this book with all our heart and soul. Then we have political system, which include interstate relations, emergency provisions, federalism. This can be also be covered in Lakshmikant. We have chapters related to these. Then we have public policy. Public policy, you can study it through current affairs, the daily newspapers. Then we have rights and issues. Now, this is a fundamental right-oriented topic and covered in Lakshmikant, and also the source can be newspapers. What are the daily things happening in the country? Then we have mains examination, right? For the mains, we need to understand that it is the analyzation and elaboration of concepts, and of course your opinions. So when you write your answer, you need to analyze it, you need to elaborate it, and put the concepts and your opinion into that. So for that, Lakshmikant is not enough. However, it is a great book and it helps you in the mains examination, but it is not enough. So we have NCRTs. We have 3 NCRTs for this 11th, 2 NCRTs of 11th and 1 is for 12th. We have political theory, political science, and constitution at work. These 3 books are really important, will help you in your answer writing. So, however, you can also refer to D.D. Basu, that is also a good book. Then the last is personality test, your personal interview. You will be asked about recent verdicts, important constitution concept. Constitution is the supreme law, and questions will be framed connected to the opinions related to the laws, the current affairs. They can ask you why after so many years we have this corruption problem, or what do you think about the situation of women in the country, how it has improved, and where it lacks, and various other things. So this is your personality test, which will be related to Indian polity only. You can give the concepts of Indian polity, the constitution things, the fundamental rights we all have. So you can relate all this. Then now let's look the important aspects of the syllabus at large. First, we have our constitutional framework, which forms the base of the constitution. The concepts of the Indian Constitution, including the history, salient features, fundamental rights, preamble, basic structure. So all these are the things which form the framework, the base to understand the Constitution and the laws further. Then comes a form of government recognized in a country and its special provisions with the separation of powers into legislative, administration, and judiciary. These are 3 pillars of democracy, and they are really important. So further, it takes us to how judiciary works and emergency provisions. In the emergency provisions, the rules and regulations set by the Constitution can also be altered. How it is done, and why it happens, and what are the emergency provisions. It is an important topic, and we all need to study for the better results. Then, okay, we also okay. Then we have these constitutional bodies and the ground level union territories and local government. Constitutional bodies helps in maintaining and implementing of the rules and regulations, the constitutional provisions. And at the last, we have the non-constitutional bodies. These are the indirectly related to the constitution only. They gain their power from constitution only. Then the last part is the resources. However, we have talked about the resources, but let's consolidate it at one place. So If we talk about our sources, we need to restrict our sources because we have other subjects also, and we need to focus on all of them. The Indian polity is, however, very important, but we need to restrict. So we need to see that what are the books which can help us to grab the most of the knowledge. So uh, to know that, the first book, it is M. Lakshmikant. It is the book for civil services. It is the best book for civil services. Then we have D.D. Basu. It is also very good book for content enrichment for your mains examination. Then other three books for your mains examination will be Political Theory, Indian Constitution at Work, and Political Science 2. Okay, so these are 11th, 12th NCRTs. Then we have newspapers. Now newspapers are really important for your every stage of your examination. We have the two newspapers, the Hindu and Indian Express. These are the important newspapers. I believe that you should read both of them, because sometimes it happens that some articles are covered in the Hindu and not in Indian Express, or vice versa. So you all need to know, all need to read all the articles, so that you may have a better understanding and you may not miss any of the topic. So these two newspapers are enough. Then, yeah. So this was the consolidated source of Indian polity. This is enough. If you all do this, this is enough. You can gain good marks. So yeah, that was it. At last, I would like to conclude by stating that all the concepts of Indian polity needs to be studied by connecting it with the current affairs. So never forget to read newspaper with your preparation. Newspapers are really important. Then, yeah, I hope you have a better understanding, and I hope your preparation will lead to your success. So thank you so much for giving your time, and yeah, have a good day.